How's it going, guys? Welcome to another bonus episode. Today, I'm with Justin and my friend Alana, and we're going to be reviewing Sam Adams' 13th Hour.
Alright guys, so Sam Adams, obviously one of the first craft brewers in the US. This is their Belgian Stout, their aging series. It's a Belgian style dark ale, 9% alcohol, 17 IBUs. We're going to be expecting flavors of oak, vanilla, spices. I can't wait to try this. They say you can try it now, but they also made it so you can bottle age it for up to 5 years. So this is just bought fresh off the shelf. We're going to check out to see how it is, and I can't wait.
So one of the really cool things about this beer is the reason why it's called 13th Hour is it's got 13 different distinct ingredients in this beer. It is beautiful. This is not the type where you crack open with a bottle cap. This is like popping a champagne bottle. So, Alana, you want to do the honors?
I don't know if you want to see what's going to happen.
Just don't take out the camera and we're okay. Alright guys, you ready to try this 13th Hour?
Let's try it.
Let's have some beer.
Let's have some beer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right off the bat, I'm getting a lot of fruity notes off of this, which is really, really surprising. You would think more spicy, more brown, more malty, more dark. And it is a dark beer. It's 9%, but still, it's like you're getting like fruits off like almost like a double or triple, which is very, very intriguing.
It's almost tart to me. I don't know if you guys taste that, but I have like a slight tart feeling coming off of that first sip.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to 13 different flavors, this has it in spades. It's not hiding it. When you take in the aroma, just like Justin and Alana said, you're getting a lot of like sweet tart flavors, almost like, to me it's almost like fermented fruit. You get a little bit of the spice right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little bit of the chocolate notes. There's a lot going on in that aroma. Your senses are just going bonkers. I mean, for me, I'm sitting there and I'm smelling it. I'm getting the malts, I'm getting the spice, I'm getting the sweet, I'm getting the, like just everything just combined, just throwing in all together.
That when you get the flavors, when you first take that first sip, it's almost like a flavor overload. You're tasting spice, you're tasting oak, you're tasting fruit, you're tasting everything. It's almost coming at you in just different ways where you're like, okay, what the heck am I tasting?
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost confuses the palate so much where you don't know if it's good, if it's bad. It's like, that's why I was looking around, because I just don't know what to think from this, because there's just so much going on, which could be really good or it could be really bad. It just depends on if you can interpret those flavors.
It's very light bodied too for a stout. I don't like you said, I don't have that like dark roasty malty flavor coming through at all. And again, the tart is what I immediately am drawn to it. I have maybe a little bit of a smoky, but the chocolate I can't even find in this beer.
I think I know what to call this beer. It's a James Bond. It's an Austin Powers. It's a secret agent. Because you don't have no clue what to expect. When you smell it, when you pour it, you think it's one thing. When you look at the label, you think it's one thing. When you pour it, it's one thing. And then when you taste it and when you smell it, it's something completely different.
Surprise!
Surprise! You're expecting like a dark, roasty, classic, nutty, dark coffee beer, caramel, just all those good dark notes, and you're getting almost none of them from that. You're getting a tart, almost like sour experience from it, which is almost like a master of disguise almost type of beer, where you're like, what the hell are you? I have no clue what you are.
Yeah.
It's not that it's bad, but it's just so unexpected from what you come to see on the label and what you come to pour out. I don't know. I just it's hard to put your finger on it.
Well, let's get into ratings and let's
Yes.
see what everyone thinks. How about that?
All right, Jeff, you go first. What aroma? How do you rate it? 1 to 10.
All right, guys. So if I were going to give this an aroma rating, I'm going to give it an 8, actually. I'm not a huge fan of sours. I'm definitely getting the sour style aroma out of this. But it also has that barrel-aged aroma as well. It does mesh well together. It excites the taste buds. It gets you ready for what you're about to drink. It was a surprise based on what the bottle said, but at the same time, I took a whiff and it was a good aroma. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
You said an 8?
Yeah, I said an 8.
I kind of have to agree with the 8 because once you get past all the surprise that this beer has, if you just close your eyes and you smell it, you're getting sour smells. You're Belgian sour smells. You're getting nice fruity smells. You're getting a little toastiness, a little coffee, but everything just comes together, and it's just it works out so well that the fact that if you don't read the label and you don't look at the glass, you're thinking you're tasting a completely different beer, and I like that. I really like that.
Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise!
How was that?
Where did that come from? Surprise!
I know, but you're really good at it.
Alana, how did you like it?
He's been practicing. So when I first took a good whiff of this beer, I wasn't really a fan. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and it wasn't until actually after I tasted it that the aroma really appealed to me. Like I got that tart flavor right off the bat, and as soon as that happened, I had that aroma, and you could smell the sour style in it. And I'm a big fan of sours, like favorite beer style by far. I'm a big fan of the aroma. Like I enjoy it, and I would agree with you guys with the 8. Like I could smell this beer all day. I'm just saying. So
Awesome.
All right, now flavor. Alana, how do you feel?
well, I'm gonna try this again.
All right.
It's always a good idea to try it again.
It's always a good idea to try it again. So again, because I picked up that tart note right off the bat, I was a fan. In reading the label and what I thought it was going to be to what it actually is, reading the label, I was excited about it. I'm actually a little bit more excited about how it tasted than what I thought it was going to be. It is still a very, very interesting beer, very complex, very robust in flavor. It's light, but at the same time, it's like it keeps you guessing. So flavor-wise, I think I'm gonna go with like a 7.
All right. Okay. When I taste this beer, it reminds me almost like a couple of beers that we've had around here. We haven't done an episode yet about the brewery in Placentia, but it reminds me of a lot of the style of beers that they do there. It reminds me of the Good Beer Company, which is down the street in Santa Ana. A lot of the beers that they do there. But when I'm tasting this, I'm tasting complexities that I don't normally taste with theirs. It lends almost like a grown-up style. It's like, okay, kids, this is how you did it. This is how the grown-ups play. I don't know what it is about this beer. It's just, I don't know if they completely mislabeled it. I don't know if it's just they wanted to play a prank on the beer community in a whole. But this beer does not play at all what it looked like it was going to play at first. That being said, it just blows the mind. It tastes almost like a great world-class sour. And you're getting, that being said, but you're also getting a lot of those porter notes with it. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of roasty goodness. I kind of have to go 8 8 or 9 territory, and I'm trying to debate between the two which I should go. And I'm leaning probably more towards the 8, just because if they did label it exactly what it was, I would have been more expecting of it, and I probably would have rated it better. But just the fact that they just kind of almost surprised you a little bit with what you were expecting, I kind of have to go the 8.
Alright, so when it comes to this beer and the flavor, here's the thing. It was misleading. It definitely threw a little trick at us. But at the same time, you get into the body, and I'm not even a sour person, and this was still a pretty solid beer. It's not my style. It's not something I would necessarily go to, but when it comes to the flavor, you cannot deny the fact that all 13 crazy ingredients, where the hell they threw in there, I don't taste them all, but whatever I do taste, I enjoy. And at the end of the day, when you drink a beer, you can't sit there and score it low or say that you don't like it because it doesn't have the flavors that you're expecting. At the end of the day, your taste buds are the judge, and my taste buds would give this an 8.
All right, Jeff, so last question, the most important question. Would you buy it again?
So if you asked me the question if I was going to buy this again, no. And that doesn't mean it's a bad beer. It just means it's not my jam. Still a good beer. It's just, if I went to a bar, if I went to a brew shop, if I went anywhere where they sold this would not be my first choice, my second, my third, my fourth, my fifth. That is not to discount that this still is not a delicious beer. It was well made. If somebody happened to pour me a pint of it, I would definitely drink it and not be disappointed. But if I was asked if I would ever buy it again, no. No, I probably wouldn't. How about you, Justin?
All right, so when you think Sam Adams, you think Boston Lager, you think their Oktoberfest.
I think Family Guy.
You think Family Guy. All right, so when you think Sam Adams, you think the Boston Lager, you think the Oktoberfest, you think all those other seasonal beers. This is from their Barrel Room collection. And to be honest, I just found it. I was curious to see what it was, and I wasn't disappointed. And the best way to sum up this beer is by the name of one of the ingredients in the beer. Cosmic Motherfunk. This beer has plenty of Cosmic Motherfunk in it, and I have no clue what the hell that word means, but it's just funky, it's awesome, it's amazing. It's a damn good beer. That being said, if I really wanted to surprise someone, if I was taking a beer to a surprise party, this is the beer I would take. That being said, would I drink it for myself? I'd probably have another glass of it. Would I buy another bottle for myself? Probably not.
That was a long, drawn-out story.
Yes, it was.
At the end of the day, I think what he's saying is that if you got your girl pregnant and you want to freak your mom out, first surprise her with this, and then surprise her with a pregnancy.
I'm gonna get you pregnant!
And then tell her that you knocked up your girlfriend.
I got her pregnant.
Anyways, Alana, off to you.
So I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet because clearly that wasn't. No, I would probably not buy this beer again. Again, not because it's not a good tasting beer. Not because I'm not a fan of the flavors. Honestly, it wasn't for me. Like, when I think Belgian stout, I don't think this beer. And if that's what I want, then that's what I'm gonna gravitate towards. If I want a sour, then I'm gonna go for a sour that, has a little bit more of that tart flavor. But yeah, I mean, it would maybe be a really good white elephant gift.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There
that'd
you
be
go,
kind of
right?
cool. Yeah.
So you
Elephant
want to give it
gift,
to
there
a
you go.
gift, I'm going to give it as a white elephant gift because I'm like,
Surprise!
"Yay!" So again, it's not a beer that I would personally say, yeah, I could drink this entire bottle. If somebody put one in front of me, I'm not going to say no. However, yeah, for me, I would not be looking for this on the shelf.
So there you go. I would say the final verdict is good beer, surprising beer, not necessarily for everyone. If you're interested to try it, I say try it, man. It's a big, crazy, funky mystery. Samuel Adams' 13th Hour. Go ahead and try it out. See what you think. See if it's as big as a surprise to you as it is to us. if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments below if you want us to try different beers, if you have a specific beer you want us to try. Until then, we'll see you next time on Let's Have Some Beer.